New bedding and pillows can make for a good night's sleep, but for one man, it made for a life-threatening medical mystery. After months of debilitating respiratory infections, docs discovered he was allergic to his new feather bedding. Here's what's crazy. This isn't just some run-of-the-mill, oh, I'm not feeling great. So he's 43 years of age, went to the doctor after 3 months of feeling tired and breathless, and he was treated for these respiratory infections over and over again. His symptoms were getting worse and worse to the point where they were worried about him. He couldn't walk from one room to the next. He couldn't walk up the stairs. Really, really sick. Barely could stand, Drew and Nita. And what's interesting is they couldn't figure out what was going on. Non-smoker, no history of lung problems, and nothing was making sense. What could be a trigger here? Until they found out his wife had gotten rid of all of their synthetic bedding and replaced it with bird feather bedding, and he was allergic to some of these antibodies in bird feather dust and developed something known as hypersensitivity pneumonitis, which causes severe inflammation of the airways. This is one important thing. I've talked a lot over the years about allergies and asthma on this show, and you have to pay attention to your triggers. And you don't necessarily have to come up with what is the cause, but if you notice that every time you get in bed, your symptoms get worse, well, then you have to think about something in your bedroom. If you only get sick when you're in your house, well, there may be something in your house, whether it be mold or in this case, bird feathers. You have to be an investigator. If it's only when you go to work. Yeah. You know, for me, it's whenever I come to work, I feel kind of sick. I don't.
A lot of people's add-on. Not you, but other people.
But I mean, this actually is a diagnosis. Yeah. I guess feather duvet lung coming from those bird feathers that are used to stuff your bedding.
But can I say one thing? All of y'all, you're not all allergic to your jobs, okay? Like everybody's like, I think I have that. Every time I go to work, I get sick.